Every step I take, every move I make, yeah. Every single day, every time I pray, I've been missing you.
Hello, welcome back to another day with me. Oh, just living my best life, chilling here. Tell yourself that today is going to be a good day. Positivity attracts positivity like a magnet. When we shine brighter, good things attract to us. Guys, be the energy that you want to attract in your life. Let me tell y'all, my family is not perfect. I have so many good, intelligent people, like-minded people in my family. You guys, let me tell you, there's some good people. We all make mistakes. Right now, I have an 18-year-old cousin who is pregnant by the neighbor boy. You guys, like, what? She didn't even tell her mom that she was pregnant until she was 7 months along. That is insane to me, that her mom didn't even know that she was pregnant. How do you not see your child every day and not know that she is pregnant or she is even having sex? People need to wake up to the world. Wake up to the world. What is going on? This cousin, we went to Watkins Glen with her a few years ago, back in 2020, and we went camping, and she was fun, but she didn't shower. It was really weird. I knew that she was like raised weird and different and unique. Everybody is unique in their own way. I was not hating on anybody, but at the same time, I was like, why don't you want to shower? Being a girl and not wanting to shower, I thought that said something to me. I was like, dang, like, who raised you? Like, I don't know. I was starting to question my family at that point in my life. Seriously, everything works out the way that it's meant to work out, and I'm sure that she is going to love that baby. I hope, and I hope she does amazing things now that she has a baby to change her life. I just want everybody to change their life and they are willing to have kids and want to bring children into this world. I don't know, guys, like, I feel like there's a lot of houses, there's a lot of people in Steuben and Allegheny County alone that can learn from this and clean up their act. Like, I don't know how you can come home to a porch cluttered, or a house, a yard, like anything that is cluttered. Get rid of it. Get rid of the nastiness. How can you be a hoarder? How can you invite people over to your house and your house is so cluttered where people cannot walk through the porch into your front door? There is so many houses out here, you guys, that are nasty. Why would you not want to live in a clean, spotless house, or like at least fix it up? If you can't afford to fix it up, then sell it and get something smaller. I'm not understanding why these people live the way that they live. This blows my mind, like, why people choose to live the way that they live sometimes. And we can all have choices. We all have choices that we can make in life to improve our lives every single day. I'm just saying, I want my daughter to be a lot more mature than that at 14. I want her to know right from wrong. I want her to learn and know and see a difference and want to shower and want to take care of her body and want to take care of herself and her health and her well-being. A lot sure can't happen in 5 years, guys. We have to just maintain it. We have to want it. We're only here for a short amount of time. Make sure that your needs are met and help others along the way. That's all we can do. Get it together. Life sure can be tough and challenging sometimes for all of us, but it's like, are we going to let a little bit of negativity ruin our day? No, we gotta get up and get it and live for the day. Get up and do it. Spend it so happy. Spend it living for you. living in the moment. Know that we still have so much to give to this world, and don't give up. We have to just stay constant with our goals. Nobody's family is perfect. I want to talk about family straight up because nobody's family is perfect, and we are all built differently here in this world. We're not meant to be competition of our family. We're just meant to grow and meant to learn from our family, from our elders. When you deal with people that don't know how to tell the truth, those are different types of people out there. We all have like weird, unique qualities within us, people. Like, let's be real. Each family is different and a different dynamic from where we all grew up and where we all were raised and where we all come from, right? I don't know. Us Ameses, we are built differently though. Like having conversations with my uncles, having certain individual conversations with them made me realize that us Ameses are just built different. I don't know, and even in my opinion, like some of like my aunts have tolerated and put up with shit that I would have never tolerated. I don't know. Us Ameses are just different and weird in their own ways, okay? I don't know. We like what we like. My uncle has been at the same construction company, has been working at the same place, his very first job, and he'll be there until he dies probably, for real. With that being said, my grandma has, I'm gonna bring it way back, you guys. My grandma is the baby of 13 siblings. She had 2 children, my uncle and my mom. And she puts my uncle on a pedestal. She always has put my uncle on a pedestal, I feel like, and left my mom out in the blue. Like, my mom has always felt left out of her family, and that's where it's all started, right? Hi, look at me feeling left out of my family, right? Black sheeps. So I just want to take it back a little bit because I feel like it all started when my mom started feeling abandoned by her real dad. So my real grandpa, he was in the military, and my grandma and my grandpa got divorced. He moved to New York with the 2 kids. They were living in Virginia. My mom was born in Alexandria, Virginia, and they were stationed there, and she packed up her things and took the kids back to New York and back with her family. I remember us kids having to stay out in Ohio for a whole week whenever my grandma and poppy, great grandma, went to California for a whole week. We stayed out there with grandpa and Cease. It was nice out there. I was like maybe 7, 6. I was pretty young. All I know is that he cheated on her with a new woman, and they ended up getting married, and they had 2 kids themselves. So I have 2 uncles from his side and my uncle and my mom from my mom's side. Sometimes if you jump into a relationship right away whenever you're not ready, you're just going to turn around and do the same exact things. You're going to have the same exact problems in that relationship that you had with the previous relationship because you didn't give yourself time. So basically what I'm getting at is that I feel like it all started where my mom felt like abandoned when she was younger, and so she didn't really know how to choose men back in her day, and I feel like she just settled with my stepdad because she had kids and she thought that she needed somebody at the time, and it's not always convenient just to get with somebody or get in a relationship with somebody. Sometimes you need space and you need time alone and time to reflect. We only get one life here, guys. Let's make it count. Let's count for something. Let's make this lifetime our best lifetime yet. I had one solid best friend. I really did, and we knew each other ever since we were little. My mom and her mom were the best of friends, and that's how I met her, and we started hanging out, and I started staying at her house. I remember going over to her house one time and me being a little like nervous, a little afraid, intimidated, because she was so cool. I just wanted her to like me. I genuinely was just like, oh, I hope she chooses me to be her friend, and like we could be like the best of friends. I don't know, it was just like childish. I liked her personality and the way that she came across the very first time that we hung out and I went to her house. So anyways, I stayed the night at her house, and she gave everybody that stayed the night at her house necklaces, like a friendship necklace. So I was just excited. I was hoping that I would get the necklace, and I was excited that she would choose me to give the necklace to, right? So it was just one of those funny things. After a few years, my mom went to Queensbury with her best friend's son for a while, and things did not work out up there. One thing led to another. I'm not really sure what went on, but they just stopped being friends. So they stopped talking for many years. After I had left school in Rock Hill, I had came back up here, and we met at a party, and like from that night on we were inseparable, and she was like my best friend all over again. It's like we reconnected after all them years. I was just like so blessed to have her in my life, and I'm so thankful for the times that we got. I'm so thankful for the times that we had together. I'm grateful for everything. The first time I done shrooms, it was with her, and it was at a friend's house. There was a washcloth on top of the TV, and I thought it was a spider. I thought it was a tarantula. I was going crazy. It was pretty fun. It was hilarious. They were redoing their bathroom, so whenever I walked in their bathroom and I looked up, there was like a gaping hole. I was freaking out. She calmed me down. There was like very good moments that she was there for me, and she had my back, and there's very good moments that I remember and I will never forget. I used to call her mom my mom. We were so close, and we just grew up loving each other. We did, and it was such a great bond that we had. Some of our moments were a little ridiculous and stupid, but those are the moments that I'm going to remember the most about our friendship. And my sister's dog was born at their house. I'm glad things turned out the way that they did. She is married now with her soulmate. I was able to attend their wedding, and we just stopped being friends recently, a couple of years ago. Shit happens. Life changes you, and I had had enough of her hurting me, and she had made me cry for the last time. It wasn't just any cry, like soul crunching kind of hurt. I will never be able to go back, and I am okay with that. We must move on. We must find better people to love us. That same night that my cousin told me I was going backwards in life, I went to my house and I looked myself in the mirror and I said, no, Lee, you are not. You cannot go backwards in life. This is not you. This is not who you are. Get it together. And I just had to talk with myself. Like, stop. No, just stop with the excuses. I looked into the mirror and I said, I am going for my best life. I am going for it. Some people just are not meant for great things, and I am one pinnacle away from living my absolute best life. It's okay to breathe. Just sit. Just think. What does your body need from you today? What do I need? Learn how your body operates. What it takes to get to the body of your dreams. We just have to strive. All we can do is our very best. That's why you always try to do the best in every situation that you are in, that you're put in, guys. We always try to make the best decisions that we possibly can without hurting other people in the process. I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't know. There is certain stories out here, you guys, recently that I have read, and I am appalled that this world has gone crazy. It's nothing good. It is crazy out here in the world that we are living in. So I just want everybody to do better. I want everybody to want to do better for themselves. It's not easy to overcome things and to look at the bigger picture and realize what is happening. It's not easy to come to the truth sometimes within us, but we have to separate that part of our brain and realize, hey, this has got to change. In order for anything to happen, we have to change first. We have to want the change. I don't know, you would think that after my mom having me, I would have showed her to be a different person or to change, and it didn't change her. I'm here to break generational curses for my daughter. It's okay. It's kind of like they don't care until they see the bigger picture and it unraveling. And then they care. And then they were like, yo, you were right. Why did they stick me like that? I told you. I try to warn people. I really do. And it's your own fault if you do not listen to me. I'm just sitting back like, I told you so. I told you so. That's okay, because it is not my circus. It is not my circus. I do not want to associate with those monkeys anymore. I'm not playing. Get your ducks in a row. Shield up. You better get those blades sharpened, because you know what? Karma always bites your ass if you are not a good person. Stop comparing right now, today, and just grow and go with the flow of life. Not a lot of people have made it this far of where you are right now. In order to have that perfect life, you have to start with what is perfect to you. What do you envision about your life that you want to live? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? All we can ask of anybody, of any time, is just to be honest and upfront with us from the get-go. That's all we want from life, is just people to be honest, right? And be respectful of our space and our time that we give. It's okay to change anything, to be who you are right now, today. Change who you are. It's okay to want a whole new frame for your picture. It's okay to paint a whole new picture. It's okay to want to change anything at any time about the picture of your life that you wanted in the beginning. I have made a lot of friends throughout my life. I have made a lot of people happy throughout my life. I know I have. I know that there are a lot of people that can say that I was good to them, or that we have had good times together, and that's all that matters. I try to make such a good impression, but at the same time, people are going to want to talk about you. They're going to paint the picture, like I said. It's okay to paint a new picture. Everybody has wishes and dreams and hopes, but how many of us actually go after what we want? Chase after their vision of what they want instead of other people. People need to stop chasing other people. People need to stop chasing things that don't chase them. I have no karmic debt. I have canceled it all, cleared and protected from my karmic debt. What is most important here is we are always changing. What's most important here is that we are growing. We are becoming the very best versions of ourselves for our children. Children are magical. They are miracles in this world. I feel like every kid is a gift to this world, no matter what happens. If you bring a child into this world, they are a gift. They're here for a reason. They were born for a reason and a purpose, just like all of us. Nobody is ever stuck anywhere. There's always a window open somewhere. There's always a crack in where you are at. You can always change the wheel, turn the tables. You can always look at things in a new perspective. No relationship is happy all the time, you guys. Most relationships aren't even happy 80% of the time. How we communicate and what we say that makes a relationship work. I'm spiritually graduated and I did hella good in Earth school, you guys. I am my highest self. The great Terry Real says that family trauma burns through the family like a forest fire until that one person turns to the fire and decides to stare it down. It can be painful, but it brings people peace in the family. Think about it. I just had an argument on Mother's Day with my mom. I mean, literally, you guys, think about it. We all are living our own lives. I have never been supported. I have never felt good enough for my family. I was supported with my goals, my dreams. I want her to understand so bad, but she is still in that mindset where she's belittling me. And she doesn't understand where I'm coming from. I have stood my ground ever since last year. I have not let anybody in my family walk over me. I put my foot down. I refuse anymore because I don't tolerate it. Nobody should tolerate it, you guys. Live happy, healthy. We will be so much happier and healthier if we just start. Sometimes we don't know how to say no. I get it. I understand. But there has to be a point in your life where you've had enough. Don't get me wrong, I feel bad that my mother's mind is so small sometimes, and she can't open up to see the bigger picture of where I'm coming from. It's okay. We can't make people see or believe in us. And that is not my fault. That is not my fault. It's not anybody else's fault but her own. She's not seeing it clearly. I'm seeing it clearly at 34 and she's not seeing it clearly. It's insane to me. It's mind-blowing. I'm just realizing how much control my grandmother really had this whole entire time. Even over my child. I'm over it. She got to live her life in her 30s or 40s. I was explaining to her, let me live my life. This is my life to live. She got to live hers. And you know what she told me? She told me that she never got to live hers. And that opened my eyes to see a little bit. Yes, my grandma had that control over her. My grandma raised her kids. My grandma had so much control over my mom's life that she never got the chance to live her own life. See, your dreams, they either pursue you or they haunt you. And you have to make that decision for yourself. Once something is important to you, it never leaves your mind. You will never forget about it because it's stored in the back of our mind, you guys. It is our strive. It's our vision. Mine was to be in forensic. I always wanted to be in forensics. I love science. I always wanted to be in crime scenes. That stuff really, really intrigues me. But I knew that I couldn't have a family life. I knew that my career would have to be my main priority if I had a job like that. Let's be real, you guys. If you always dreamt about being a hairstylist, you will always want to be a hairstylist. You will wake up at 70 and still want to do hair. Y'all just need to stop distracting yourselves by the littlest things and the smallest people. You are a champion no matter what. Why do you want to be around these chronic, crybaby, complaining people that are constantly dwelling, that need an audience? Live happier and refresh your house. Redecorate, move the furniture around. I don't know how people can live in a house that has not been moved or touched. You have not rearranged the furniture in months and years. I don't know how people do that. I have to change. I have to constantly be changing. We can't just keep these dreams in a jar and lock them away. We have to get out there and strive. Get the rest that we need so that our body is not in fight or flight mode all the time. Learning your own way to navigate your own life, you want to be around game changers. You want to be around the type of people that change your way of thinking, that change your way of living. I was walking on lava here at one point, and now I'm sipping on the fountain of youth. I go from 0 to informed real quick here. Time is too precious and your money is too hard to earn to be wasting on these wannabes, these fake people portraying to be people that they are not. It is sickening. I've seen it on both sides, male and female, here in Hornell. It is insane the amount of people and the stories I have gotten. When somebody falls through on a date, or if somebody does not text you back, look at it like it was a blessing. It was a blessing, a true blessing that I did not go on that date. It was a true blessing, right? Because something better will always come around. Don't settle. Don't question why certain people don't want to hang out with you. Look at it as a red flag. Look at it like a blessing. It happened for a reason, a blessing in disguise sometimes. Ladies and gentlemen, learn your worth and then add tax and more tax. Don't question your worth. If somebody blocked you, don't be like, what did I do? What did I do? Don't be like, what did I do? Because it probably wasn't anything that you did. It was something internally that they have wrong with them. Let's be clear. Take that as a sign. If people block you, take that as a sign. Don't chase what is already gone. If you don't know where to start unpacking. Start with you. What do you want? Write a vision board. Make yourself a vision board. We all have greatness in our DNA. I have a high tolerance of pain, but you guys, unpack the shit. Unload the baggage. Stop being there for everybody else. Call your own problems out. There's always going to be annoying people around you wherever you go. Our lives, but it's about how we handle the situation. It's about how we handle them and the boundaries that we set on ourselves, because we don't want to deal with that. We don't want to tolerate the bullshit any longer. I refuse to let these monkeys into my energy anymore, because in a way they never belonged there to begin with. Yesterday's problems are not your concern today. Today is a brand new day. Start fresh. Just chuck it in the fucking bucket sometimes, you guys. Sometimes you just have to chuck it away and get rid of it and start new and start and say, I deserve this. This is what I deserve. You cannot create more obstacles in your life than is needed. I have put myself in a mess and I've allowed these monkeys to control or to give me opinions that don't even matter in the first fucking place. What are you refusing to overcome? And find a way, find a solution, because I don't even look at problems the same anymore. Once you sit down with yourself and look at yourself and what are you resisting? What are you afraid of? I am out here just schooling these haters, you guys, and my ancestors are taking care of the rest. Sometimes we are our biggest critics, you guys, and we just need to understand that we need to not be so damn hard on ourselves. We are all beautiful reflections of each other. Everybody here is living their own individual experience. Whatever it takes to make your day good and to fill up your cup today, do it. Do it. Whatever it takes to make you happy, to put a smile on your face today, do it. Time is so precious, and it's like, why would you not want to give it your all? Why would you not want to give life whatever you have to give? We are not pinning people up against each other here, you guys. I want us all to win. Like, if we just give each other a little bit of credit, if we give each other a little bit of push that we all just need sometimes. Whatever it is that fills up your cup, whatever it may be, that fills up your soul and that makes you happy, go for that vision, go for that dream. You don't want to wake up and be 70 and having regrets and being like, what if? You will be so surprised at how much better your life becomes when you just declutter, when you just get rid of all the stuff that you no longer need anymore. If you have not used it in 6 months, discard it. Why are you keeping it around? Get rid of the useless stuff in your lives, people. The devil or social media, they do not sleep ever. Deserve to do more for yourself, and you should do it without any explanation to anybody, because you're only here living for you. We do not have to be strong all the time. It's like sometimes you have to have fragile written on your forehead. You have to write fragile on your forehead and just be like, nah, that's not for me. It's not for me. I'm picky in this season. You just need to be your soul. Think about it, guys. How many times a week do we get to be our soul? Are we our real soul? Be more of within your body presently, daily, instead of being in your brain. Why do we always have to be there for other people? Why do we always have to be everything for everybody else when we really just need to be there for ourselves? Why be the vending machine for other people sometimes, you guys? We all have titles or certain things that we must do for other people sometimes. But there is a point, and there can be a point where you can just stop. Well, that's all I have for today, beauties and gems. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And remember, stay kind to one another.